Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Um, it's about 2 o'clock. Wanted to give people some information on kind of what I've been doing the past couple of years, how to build something, how to make it last, how to use it when you need it. Um, I've lived the road of paycheck to paycheck. It's no fun waiting for that next one to come through and be broke again. Um, so I did write an ebook um, on Amazon. If anybody's interested, it's in the description. Um, it just covers everything, kind of what I've been doing the past couple of years. How to you build something, uh, how to make it last. Um, what I've experienced throughout the years of doing things. Um, you know, everybody has their own personal belief on what is a lot of money. Uh, what is it as an individual? What is a lot of money? To me, it's just basically, can I live comfortably? Can I take care of my family? Of course, live by a budget as well. You know, you can't go out, even if you have, you know, 50,000 or 100,000 saved up. I mean, you don't have to go out and fall out. You know, you can find things still look nice. You know, for example, I mean, I have this watch on. This watch looks like a nice watch, but it's only $80, and that was from Lucky Force. Um, so then with building things, you know, building it up and trying to help other people, I always try to help other people on just what I see, what I've experienced. And you're gonna have people out there in this world that just they hate on you, man. They don't like what you stand for, but and it does take a toll. It takes a toll on me. Uh, because like I said, I've always had the personality to try to help people, and some people just don't want to be helped. But that's the reason why I've kind of started this small journey on discussing things on um, side hustles. Um, everything can be turned into a side hustle. Literally, things outside be turned into a side hustle. Uh, my wife has flowers here that produce seeds, and these are nice flowers. And you know, me and her were talking yesterday with my mom about these flowers. Uh, people buy the seeds off Etsy. I mean, literally anything could be turned into a side hustle. Um, and then turning it into a side hustle, and then, you know, invest in that money, you know, put it in something, learn, grow, and keep building it up. Stay disciplined on everything. Have consistency on what you do. Um, and just follow the plan. Follow your plan. My plan's gonna look different than your plan, but like I said, this ebook that I did write, uh, it'll help you start a plan, and you can venture off on your own ideas on how to build your own side hustles. These just lay down kind of what I've done past couple of years on how I've built it. Um, And like I said, I just want everybody to know where I think the world's coming to, where I see it. Um, we've all been experiencing high gas prices, high grocery prices. Um, Nothing ever changes with that paycheck. Hardly. Raises are hard to come by, hard to get. You can be the hardest worker there and come up with $1 million idea for that company, and at best you might get a pizza party or a attaboy kind of thing. But that company's not going to care that you increase production for them. Um, and everybody's heard the saying, company replace you the next day. Well, what my personality is I want it to be hard to replace me. And whatever I do, uh, I've always been a competitor on playing sports, and that's just me being competitive. Nobody's gonna beat me. Uh, that's just my personality. Um, but it makes it fun. Um, and just keeping a positive attitude. It's hard sometimes. Uh, especially when you're trying to, you're on the right path. You know you're doing what you should be doing, and it becomes a struggle. Um, I have probably about, I know at least three side hustles that I do, if not more. Um, and it takes a toll. Takes a toll on trying to. You feel like you're doing it by yourself. Like me personally, I felt like, I put all this work in, and it's hard to get other people to understand what you're trying to do. Um, and it's hard. It's hard for me. I mean, we have a special needs son. Um, he's autistic. My wife spends most of her time doing that, and when she does have time to herself, she's exhausted. So, and I know that, but it gets tough to have those dreams. But I just want people to know to keep pushing forward, keep moving on, and it can be done. It took me probably about 5 years. I've been slowly doing it. Built up about, you know, built up 20K, but I did it slowly. Um, and it can be done quicker if you put your mind to it, and if you don't have, certain other obligations that you need to take care of. Um, and that's what I watch a lot of podcasts, a lot of things on YouTube. I watched one about Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said you need about 20K to have the FU money. And that's basically saying that if your boss comes and asks John to do something, and John has debt, he has all this debt, and he can't afford to lose his job, he's going to say, yes, sir. And he's going to do that. He's going to put his head down, get it done. Whereas you may have a nice cushion, which is 20,000, and your boss asks you to do the same thing, and you don't agree with him. You just basically tell him to F off. Uh, Technically, I do have that, but I also do have other things stopping me. Um, but It's about helping people learn and grow. This world is not built the way it used to be, where you just work your 9 to 5 and have your 401k, and then you're done. You can retire and live a happy life. Me personally, I don't want to wait till I'm 60 something to be able to enjoy life again. And I don't feel like anybody in this world should have to wait that long to enjoy their life again. Uh, you may not make it to that age. And that's where I've kind of started doing this. Started trying to build stuff, make it last, and do all the things. Um, but again, if anybody's interested in following me on this journey or joining, jumping in, I'd love to have you join me. If you want to check out my ebook, like I said, it's listed in the description. And have a blessed day and enjoy your Mother's Day. Thank you.